Hello. Is Lilith davetisyen?
Yes, yes.
Hi.
Բայց ես նենց անհարմար տեղում եմ, սենց անջատվեմ լսեմ։
It's
Լսեմ
okay.
մենակ։
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay. I don't think I'm not sure if anyone else is going to join us. So I think we can dive right in. So guys, this is going to be about 35-minute meeting. I'm going to introduce you the course, the key aspects. I would love to hear some information from you, although we do know each other, but so just a short introduction about me. As many of you know, I have done a master's degree in education at the University of Oxford. I have also done a 1-year ISEL certification by the University of Cambridge. In teaching qualifications, I've been teaching for 19 years now, since 2002. In 2025, it will be 19 years already. And I'm also the head of Study for Success Educational Center. I've been running the company since 2017. I have taught a lot of different age groups. I have taught a lot of different people, both corporate customers and individual customers. And we'll go into it a bit later. So now, guys, what I would like you to do, I mostly know you. Oksana, I'm not very sure I know what you do. May I please ask you to introduce yourselves, just the name, which is already on the screen, but mostly the area of work, what you do, in what situations you normally use English. So what you expect from this speaking course? What do you want to get? Also, your previous experiences studying English, what you liked about it and what you didn't like. This is really important for me. Yeah, mostly this. So what you do, in what situations you use English, what do you want this course to give you, and in what situations you studied English before, what you liked and disliked about it. Lilith, would you like to go first?
Okay, no problem. I'm not in a very convenient place, but it's okay. I just want to improve my English speaking skills. Because writing, understanding, listening, I consider I'm okay with it, but I just want to improve speaking skills because sometimes I meet foreigners just when traveling.
When traveling, so it's mostly for your travels abroad.
Yeah.
So when you go abroad, you meet foreigners, you want to talk to them. In what kind of situations? Is it just restaurant, cafe, shops, or is it more like you meet people, you want to get friendly?
I just want to be confident in every step. I want to be confident in any situation, everywhere.
Good, good. And Oksana, do you know your current English level?
I guess it's B2.
Okay, great, gotcha.
I think I need to take exams, test, but I think it's B2. B1, B2.
Please tell me a bit about your previous experience studying English. What did you like and what didn't you like about the course? Oksana, are you here?
Yes, I am here.
Can you tell us a bit about your previous
About my experience in English?
Yeah, in studying English. What did you like and what didn't you like? Where did you study English before?
I like to study everything, so there isn't anything that I may like or don't or dislike in studying, especially English. English and Italian are my favorite languages. So I expect from this class more speaking exercises, discussing topics, movies, like that.
So you expect more speaking activities?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Venera, could you go next, please?
Now I'm working on service industry, yes, but I would like to develop my speaking skills. But it not depends on my current work because I'm here just seller, not and what questions were there?
Okay, so where did you study English before? What did you like or dislike about it? And what do you expect from this course? Why do you want to improve your English?
I started learning it with you a few years ago. There were different type of courses I participated in there, and mostly I liked your way of teaching.
What
Yes.
did you like about it?
When when we did some kind of exercises that developed our skills, because I don't know, now we study English in our university, but I'm not sure their type isn't mine very much, because I especially like reading books, and when I'm trying to read some kind of English book, it's I think it's one of the best types of learning English for me. I like listening podcasts.
Oh, listening to podcasts, that's great.
Yes, I'm not always doing that, but I like it. I like when I'm listening
What are you
something.
studying at university now?
I study public relations.
Good. Which year
Yes,
are you?
on the third year.
You're a third year. Okay,
Yes.
Venera, you've mentioned reading books, but this for that we have a different option. This course is speaking interaction course, so there isn't going to be that much reading. So it's mostly going
It's
to be
okay. It's okay.
listening, speaking, and so on and so forth. Okay, so it can't speak at the moment. We will move on to our next slide. So
I think we can't see the slides.
I know. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Thank you for mentioning. Sometimes I just keep explaining something, and then I'm like, why don't my students react? I haven't been sharing. Okay. Guys, I want to tell you a bit about the history of creating this course. This is really important for me. I say everywhere, I have got one feature in me, one personality trait that makes me, I think, a good specialist, but a bad businesswoman. I never promise something I'm not 100% sure I can deliver. And I know I have had situations when people, it was an IT company and they wanted fast progress. They wanted to finish a level in 3 months. And I just went really quickly over the course, explaining everything to just make sure in 3 months they get up one level. It didn't work because the foundation wasn't strong. The foundation wasn't solid. Cambridge University study shows that if you want to progress one level, you need 200 hours of teaching instructions. 200 hours means you work with the teacher. Depending on the level, it can be between 120 to 200 because levels are different. What I have done, and constantly during these 19 years, especially the last few years, there has been a lot of pressure to do it faster, to pass the level faster, because it's time, because it's money. But I would always say, guys, it's just not realistic. It's impossible. I can't promise something I can't do. So what I've managed to do is to zip 120 to 200 hours into 80 hours. But the condition is that the students are really hardworking and they attend all the classes. And then we started negotiating with Ineco Bank, and they keep pushing like, we want a speaking club and we want half a level progress in these 3 months. And I started thinking how we can do it. Because as a specialist, I know that if you really want a tangible progress, you can't get that progress just by speaking. I will speak a bit more about this on Saturday meeting, about what improves our speaking, what influences our progress. So just by speaking, you can definitely get confident. And I want to tell you a story of one of my students. It was on Tuesday. One of my students is like, Diana, I want to tell you something. She works at the bank, and she said, we had a foreign customer. Nobody could understand what he wanted, but because I'm coming to English classes, everybody said, go and talk to him. I could totally understand him. I explained everything to him, and I realized that I have overcome my fear of speaking. So by doing speaking club, you can definitely overcome your fear of speaking. You can become more confident. You can become more fluent. But to have real, like half a level progress, just speaking is not enough. So what I have come up with is the following. So I have created a course in the course. So I have created a separate package where I included speaking topics. It's more than 100 speaking topics that you need to cover. And the way this works is as follows. Out of the time of the speaking club, when we meet online and we talk and we discuss, you go over the topics, you record yourself, you send it to me, and I give you the feedback. Again, I'm going to speak a bit more about it on Saturday meeting. Guys, if you want to progress, you need practice. Practice, lots of speaking. But practice alone is not enough. I'll tell you why. Because if you repeat the wrong thing again and again and again, you get fossilized mistakes that you just automatically say it wrong. And it's so hard to change it. It's so hard to fix it. So I've understood that you need practice and feedback. You need someone to tell you this is wrong, don't do it. This is right, keep doing it. And this is how you can say it better. This is how you can do it better. So through these recordings, I keep working with you outside of our lesson time to give you even more practice time. I also, like during our lessons, we spend a lot of time on explaining grammar or learning vocabulary. So I put that into this extra package too, with video classes, with explanation, with exercises. So you can do it on your own, in your own time. And if you have questions, you ask me. And the Quizlet sets, does everybody know Quizlet sets? I think Lily, do you know Quizlet sets?
Yes.
Your previous teachers use it with you? Okay.
Yeah, yes.
I think I used Quizlet sets with you too, right? Venera?
Yes,
Yes,
St. John.
we did.
Yes.
Working with you? Okay. And Oksana, do you know Quizlet? Are you familiar with this tool?
Quizlet, yes.
Yeah, so I create Quizlet sets, and guys, there are Quizlet sets on specific topics, but also at the end, like during our lessons, during our meetings, I just note down every mistake that you make. and I put it on the Quizlet set. And also during your recordings, as you send me the recordings, I check them and I put your mistakes into the Quizlet sets. If it's a grammar mistake, I create a separate section in our extra package with that lesson, with those exercises, so you can work on them on your own. I also put the list of TV series, audiobooks, and movies that are approximately your level, so you can watch them and send me the summary. So basically, guys, I'm like signing a contract with you. I'm saying, this is what needs to be done. If you do it, I promise that you have real chance to make a real progress. So if you do your part, I do my part, okay? There are also extra tasks to develop your speaking. So where you just listen and you repeat and you do exercises, you do listening tasks, because communication goes both ways. Maybe you can speak freely, but you don't understand what other people say. So again, I have made a separate course on this, how to understand when you hear, when you listen. Because very often, even if it's a song lyrics, we know, we hear the song, we don't understand. We Google the lyrics, we read the lyrics, we understand everything. So it's not a vocabulary issue. It's not a vocabulary problem. It's a listening problem. Okay, so what is the lesson structure like? So that's why I wanted to know a bit more about your needs, about your experiences, so I can adjust it. So basically, it's a business English communicative course where you can interact in different situations, such as discussing an issue, agreeing, disagreeing politely, giving your opinion, meeting a new person, things like that. But it is adjustable. So what we do is we hear how other people do it, then we learn certain expressions, and then we do role play. And because I'm using Zoom with the breakout rooms, I send my students into different rooms, and we maximize the time. You don't sit and wait until everybody else speaks so you can speak. You use as much of the time as you possibly can to get over it, to speak. And I just go into each separate room, I listen to you, I take notes, I again analyze and give you feedback. And at the end, we've just started doing something interesting. I just give certain time to my students to speak about whatever they want, to tell me some stories, to tell me some interesting things. And that worked really well. So it's not just the topics that we have, it's also what you personally want to work on, what you personally want to improve. So what are our schedules and what are the formats? So it's the same format as I'm currently using with the Ineco Bank employees. There are the online sessions. I do not have the offline sessions at the moment. And so we have Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1 to 2, or 6 to 9, and also Mondays, Wednesdays. So it's lunchtime, 1 to 2, either Tuesdays and Thursdays, or Mondays, Wednesdays, and the evening hours, as of now, 6 to 9, but it's negotiable. It might change in January. We also have offline lessons with Melina Nazaryan. Melina is a great specialist. I have known her since 2016, I think. I was doing my Oxford research in the school where she was working. She has done an MBA and she also does corporate trainings. She's a very interesting person, and she has done the offline speaking course with Ineco Bank. So Melina can do the offline course on Mondays and Fridays from 7 to 8 o'clock. But Melina doesn't provide the extra package. So all the work that gets done during the lessons. And at the end of the lesson, she gives you feedback on your grammar, on your vocab, but she doesn't have this extra package of working outside the classes. Okay, do you have any questions on this up to now?
Yes, I have. Can I ask in Armenian that one?
Sure.
Որ գրված էր 2 ժամով 1:06-ից 7-ը 1-ից 2-ը ոնց որ, այսինքն դա պարտադիր 2-ն էլ լինում, այդ պահը չհասկացա.
That's a great question. If I answer in English, will you understand? I think you will, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you for asking this. The lesson is 2 hours a week. In any case, it's 2 hours a week, approximately. It's usually 8 hours a month. And you can choose. So we will also look at the levels. I will talk about levels in a bit too. So mostly I want the levels to be B1 and B2. This is the best option if you're B1 or B2. We will test and we will put people into different groups. But we can choose and we can decide. I'm just telling you what hours I have. You can say, I'm always going to come Tuesday and Thursday, or I'm always going to come Monday or Wednesday. So you choose. We can choose all together and decide what hours work best for everyone. But lessons are going to be 2 hours a week. 2 lessons, 1 hour each. Any more questions?
Thank you.
Guys, any more questions? No more questions. So as I've already said, I designed this mostly for levels B1, B2, but if your level is A2 and you're strong A2, you will benefit from that as well. And also for C1, I have a different, really good and interesting course on business English that I'm practicing with a number of my students now, and that's highly beneficial too. Okay, now just give me 1 second, please, and we will move on to the topic that I think interests you the most, and that is the topic of pricing.
Sorry, we can't see.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for mentioning it. Okay. So, guys, normally my hourly rate is 12,000 per hour, and my group classes cost 48,000. The group classes without the package. So this one, the group lessons with this extra package that we work on. So basically, I keep working with you outside the lessons as well. Is 48,000 per month, but if you pay for the whole course for all 3 months before December 28th, it will cost 100,000 and an extra course, which I will speak about in a minute. Melina's offline course will be costing 30,000 per month. And if you choose to pay the 3-month fee before December 28th, 2024, it will cost 65,000. And again, if you make the payment for the 3-month course before December 28th, you get the extra course, which I've called the Keys to the Art of Speaking. And this is something, guys, that I have been explaining to my students over and over and over again. This meeting with the fee of 12,000 AMD, which I'm going to do this Saturday at 1 o'clock, includes the following: listening, as I said, how the speech changes, why don't we understand when we hear it, but we understand it when we read it, how to be confident, how not to be shy to speak English. Also, what affects our speaking skills, how we develop it. It's like a bit of science of speech development, how to activate your vocabulary, how to ensure this practice and feedback. And the latest thing, which I'm basically just giving my work to ChatGPT, I'm teaching you how you can use ChatGPT for free without a teacher to improve your speaking on your own. I will give you the exact prompts that you give ChatGPT. So ChatGPT acts as your English teacher and develops your speaking skills. Okay, so this is all I wanted to introduce. So please tell me if you have any questions.
Miss Diana, and when do you plan to start the course?
We're starting the course in January, so we're back to work on the 7th. And if you choose the Tuesday to Thursday course, the afternoon courses, we are starting January the 7th. The evening course, Tuesday to Thursday, might start 1 or 2 weeks later because I am not fully done with the Ineco Bank. But this is negotiable. Which hours work best for you?
I prefer lunchtime.
Awesome. Then we can start on January 7th.
Okay. And what about the others? Are they okay with the timing?
Lead?
Yes, I also prefer lunchtime.
Awesome. And which days work best for you, ladies? Is Tuesday and Thursday or Monday and Wednesday a better option?
The same to me.
Okay, if it's the same to you, then I would prefer Tuesday and Thursday because my Mondays and Wednesdays are really tough. Awesome. So we have the days, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 to 2. Congratulations, ladies. So what you need to do next is to fill in a form, which I will send you. Yeah, so you just need to make the payment and complete the form. And I hope to see you on Saturday, guys. Because I do believe this 1-hour course is really beneficial. It will be a good introduction for your speaking. So you're more cautious, you understand better what's happening, what's going on. So I hope to see you at 1 o'clock on Saturday. And I will be sending you the forms. And then I will see you on the 7th at 1 o'clock. We're starting the speaking course. And I hope there will be others to join us. But if not, then congratulations, you're the lucky ones. Any more questions before we're done?
No, Miss Diana, thank you very much. I think my sister and her husband will be interested in this class.
Awesome,
as
awesome.
well.
So
Yeah, I will send them some a few screenshots to, about the class fees, and I
will also
hopefully will join us.
recordings. Okay.
Can we have slides?
Sorry?
Can we have this PPT to show others?
Definitely. I'll send you the recording.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you very much. It was so good to see you, Venera. You look so nice. And I'm so proud of you and of all the progress that you've been making. Keep up the good work. I know you're going to have great success in your life.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.